Hey, I'm Ben, co-founder of Anchor, and I'm going to show how to quickly set up Anchor for local development with TLS and HTTPS. Let's start by signing up with our GitHub account. Anchor has already generated some PKI infrastructure for our local development environment. We can look into that later. For now, let's begin by setting up a new service. Anchor just needs a name of a service and a language for the server component. Let's skip the client and deployment section. By default, Anchor always sets up a localhost environment with lcl.host domains. lcl.host is a special domain. Subdomain records always route to your local development machine. Learn more about lcl.host at our doc site at docs.anchor.dev. Okay, Anchor has generated some setup instructions for our Rails app. Once configured, when we start the app in development, it will provision a certificate for railsdemo.lcl.host as part of the boot process. And I'm only going to configure the development environment. And I'll update the web server to load the AutoCert plugin. That'll have the web server perform the Acme workflow to provision the certificate when it starts, and it'll make sure to cache it locally so that we're only provisioning certificates when it's time to renew them. Before we start the server, we need to set some API credentials so that our Acme client has the necessary permissions to provision the certificate. Okay, let's start the server and load the app in our browser. We see a connection error, and when we look at the certificate details, we see a certificate chain with a root certificate that's tied to our Anchor account that's not trusted on our development system. Here's where we can use the Anchor CLI toolchain to quickly set up the trust stores on our development machine so that our browser will trust the certificate that's being presented by the Rails server. Back in the browser, we can reload the page and see that the browser warning is gone and the page is being served over HTTPS. So that's everything we need to start building locally with TLS and development. So go to anchor.dev, sign up for free, and start developing with HTTPS and TLS right away. Thanks for watching.